Today's craft box project is 2 games in 1. The first is creating the jar, and the second is finding the treasure. So we're starting out with our craft box that we've been using, but I added a few items. I have some popcorn and some tissue paper and an empty peanut butter jar and a little bit of decorative tape. And what we're going to make is this treasure jar that has the popcorn and all kinds of little treasures inside. So to get started, what you'll do is start out with the lid. All right, so you're going to take your clean lid and use some just regular white glue. And we're just going to decoupage some tissue paper onto the lid to make it pretty and colorful and fun. And use a sponge brush to just brush a little thin layer of glue onto your lid. And then you're going to just take little pieces of your tissue paper and press it all over the lid. And one little tip is you could put the glue down first, then brush on top, and then that makes it sealed as well. So you can pat that down even over the side. And then just layer up your colors. I chose some colors that were similar to the things that are inside the jar, but you could use any color you like. And just continue layering this up. And I did a couple layers of tissue onto the lid so that you wouldn't be able to see the red through the lid. Then, here's my dry one. And that takes just a little while to dry. Once it's dry, what you can do is add some tape around the edges. And that's, again, just for fun and to make it pretty. Stick it down and run a line around the edge, like that. And then you can also add some sparkle to the top with your glitter glue. So I'll take my gold glue out of my craft box and spread a little bit onto the top, and then use my foam brush to brush it down. And that just makes it more glittery and fun. And then we'll add a little bit of glue to the bottom of a plastic toy. And this was one of the fun parts of my treasure hunt around my house, was finding all these little things to put inside the jar too. So that's a kind of fun thing you can do, is look around your house for things that would be fun to look for inside. Now, once you have this glue down, just let it dry and find all of your little fun things and take a picture. You can take it with your camera or with your phone and then send it to your printer, because this is going to be part of the game. So take a piece of cereal box and run your glue stick all over the back of the picture once you've printed it out, and press this down onto your cereal box or other cardboard. Then you're going to use your lid as a pattern to trace around, because we're going to fit this picture inside the lid. So trace all the way around and then cut that guy out. And I have one here that I already cut out, and I cut it down a little bit so that it fits inside. Now, what you're going to do is take your jar and add some of your fun things into the jar. Then pour your popcorn in. You could use rice or you could use beans. Really, any type of grain is good for this. And then fill your jar up a little bit more. Probably want to add a little bit more. You can see here I filled it almost up to the top, but not quite, because we're going to use our glue to glue that picture right inside the lid. And I also want to glue this lid onto my jar so that it doesn't accidentally come open. Now you can roll it around and look for all your fun things, and you can see the picture in the top and find things to look for.